Alright guys, I got part of the engine torn apart while it's still in the car. I've got a few more hours of daylight left. I'm going to try to get my engine hoist out here. I'm going to get the motor mounts, transmission stuff loose, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get the engine out. I need to cut the exhaust off the car and get the, all that stuff off over there. But I mainly went ahead and wanted to pull at least one cylinder head to kind of get a look at the cylinder walls to kind of see how good, if the engine's any good. But these cylinder walls over here are pretty nice, so I'm hoping those are nice. Like I stated before, I turned the engine a little bit before when it was over there at the guy's place, so I knew it wasn't seized up. The coolant passages look a little rusty, so I really don't know if they had antifreeze in it or not. Engine's pretty cakey with grease, so I don't know if it's an 86,000 mile car or not. Probably not. But anyway, I might have to get two new motor mounts. This one's separated. Lifter valley's not really, sludged up or nothing. This side got so hot that it melted the those tan-colored plastic things in the top of the rocker shafts. They were completely melted off. So I thought that was kind of funny. But, anyway, it was a mess. I've swept and used a leaf blower out here 3 times already because of all the shit that's fallen all over the ground. Just nasty. I am filthy dirty. The brackets and stuff on this car are very intricate. Just crazy, weird stuff. Some of the stuff has me scratching my head and wondering why, The EGR valve, to say the least, is pretty wild on these cars, but I'm gonna do an EGR valve block off plate. I'm gonna make my own, so heck with that thing. The turbo is not seized up on this, it's turning. The spare one that's in the trunk is seized. So I've got one off an 83 in the garage, an 83 Turbo Regal, and I've got the one off this car. So I'm going to check in, play on both of them. Whichever one's seems to be a little tighter is the one I'm going to use for now. I mean, I definitely want to do a full engine rebuild on this engine later, down the road when I get ready to tear it apart and restore it. So I'll bore it out and put some forged pistons in it and stuff. Anyway, I'm thinking about putting an electric fuel pump on it. So I'll get a fuel pump block off plate for it. I want to say they're the same for a big block Chevy. I can't remember, but I think big block Chevy's the same for a block off plate. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get all the motor mounts and transmission stuff loose, drive shaft out of it, and I'm going to go ahead and yank this sucker out. So I haven't even started taking the interior out. I wanted to check the engine pretty much first before I wasted any more time on it. Hopefully the engine's good.